Good morning, everyone. We're back here in the box and we are working on some cleaning still. I've got the vacuum down there. All I'm doing is I'm just going around all of these nooks and crannies for another time and vacuuming them out. I've got to put on some spray next. It's going to warm up a little bit outside. It is right at freezing, so it's pretty cold out there. So yeah, I cleaned up the rails last night, put some spray on them so they are good and clean here. I've wiped a little bit of the top ceiling as well. I need to go do it again. But now we are focusing on prepping these things to get them finally cleaned up fully. And I keep finding staples everywhere. Like I just now saw 2 more over there. So, also this box, took it out except for 1 screw. It got stripped. So I've got to unstrip that one next. And I'll remove that. Clean up the propane heater while I'm down there as well. And then I have got to order, I've got it in my cart, I just got to order. I'm doing foam, the workout gym foams. Why? Because they're great insulative value as well as they're dense, so it should provide some soundproofing as well for it. And I've got about 1.5 inches up here that I can play with. So I'm gonna keep cleaning, which is the fun part of the job. And after I get done cleaning, I'll let you guys know. All right, have a good morning, by the way, or afternoon, depends upon when you're watching this. But yeah, it's morning here. And you can tell I just woke up. All right, we'll check back later. Just like that, baby. I went around the whole exterior or interior. Outside walls are all done. Now I just gotta go over there, get a little bit of spray and touch up some spots. And there are a couple of dirty spots as well. I've actually been working on a couple of these spots. And that stuff from Magellan's or whatever it is, phenomenal. It really works. Spray, let it sit there for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it will foam up and then just wipe up the dirt. Very simple. So I'll show you that here in a little bit. All right, everyone, I'm going to show you how to get out a stain off this carpet. And first off, I took my little wet dry vac right there, and I just simply went over here as much as I could to try to bring as much of that up to the surface as possible. And then we've got this Meguiar's, I think I called it something else earlier, carpet and upholstery cleaner. And this comes in a 1 pound thing. The directions is basically just shake it very well to begin with. Then you spray it on there, allow it to sit there for a couple of seconds, about 30 seconds, and then you can use that little agitator brush, my little yellow brush. I'm gonna scrub it on there, and then after that, you just take your your towels, which I just got paper towels on me today, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe that off. Do it a couple times, and it should all come out. So I'm going to shake this thing up, make sure it can move inside there, and I'm gonna spray it. It's hard to film and do all this at once. Okay, Just gonna let it sit there for a little while. Do its thing. And in the meantime, got my little brush here. I'll be next. It's so funny because you can see where this foam is actually getting brown black, which is so hard to film with one hand. I'll get better at this, they say. All right. Already you can see where that's foam's getting nasty. I'll get my paper towel over here. I'm just gonna, so let me wipe all that stuff, but okay, white, brown. It's still black on there, but just like the other stain that was there earlier, it did take a little while for it to finally come out. Hopefully you're not getting seasick watching this. Okay. So, still black. So I'm gonna douse it one more time. That one looks better right there for sure. I'm gonna sit back and just let it kind of stain up for a little bit. Also, this is probably not the ideal temperature either. This bottle is freezing cold. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about what kind of temperatures it needs to be in, but it's freezing. It's like 30 degrees outside today. Yeah, so it's just sitting here chilling out. It says to wait about 30 seconds. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna let it sit here for a little bit. So far, all these other stains have come out quite well. Very pleased. I just ordered a bunch of rubber mats, gym mats. So I'm waiting on those to come in today so I can go ahead and test those out on the wall to see if that's a good fit or not. The aluminum, because it's got a thermal barrier bridge between obviously something on the exterior, they are freezing cold. But also too, I've been having the door open, which does not help out, but even whenever it's closed, it's still kind of cold in here. So I want to put something in between there to block those off. And then I've been looking at wool panels next. Therefore, a lot of Nashville people use it in their rooms for sound deadening causes. I'm primarily going to use it for a little bit of sound deadening, but mainly to put between rubber and have some wool felt on it as well to go ahead and help with the insulation as well. Those things have been insulated properties for years to come. I'm in my big jacket today because it's freezing out here, my contractor jacket. So yeah, I'm let this thing now wait for about a minute, so let's go work on it. All right, that's sat in there for about a minute or so, so now it's time to, let's use some of this foam for our advantage. Let's really get in there this time. Okay. All right, that time seems to have gotten a lot lighter. It doesn't show up on my camera, still shows up black on mine, but in reality, real world, it actually looks a lot lighter. So what I may do is I may just let this stuff kind of sit. Actually, this one, so that stain's kind of gone away. It's so funny looking at it in real life versus the camera. It's just night and day difference. So I'm gonna hard pull out that. This is where my batteries are actually located behind here. And hopefully tomorrow, I'm gonna meet up with a guy to buy his batteries, and that'll give me about 20,000 kilowatts of battery storage. So, yay. All right, let's come around. I feel like the other spot's kind of gone, but just like the other one, I had hit the other black spot because this is grease. This is not a traditional, what you find in the kid's back seat and stuff. This is grease. So anyway, I'm gonna keep working at it and spray down this other stuff. Also, it's my little shelf right here. And I still want to keep that. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there, but it looks amazing. I don't know why I'm oddly attracted to it. So anyway, keep working.